Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to a new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. This episode will be going out a day after my birthday, so I'll be officially 29 years old when this comes out, but for now, still just about 28. Yeah, we've had some wild times on YouTube over the years, and definitely won't be stopping just because I'm 29. So, yeah, let's keep going, and hopefully we'll do better than we did last episode because we lost all of our duels in the last episode. That hasn't happened for a very long time. We started with the fire deck and we got overwhelmed very quickly by goblins from both Ite and Matthew over in the harbour. Then we switched to the light deck against Tyranno, and I think was it Kami or Maki? I think it was Kami. But we ended up, yeah, we almost came back from behind to win, and it looked like we had a field ready to win us a duel. But Tyranno had Court of the Haunted, we had 200 life points left, and he brought back his Triceratops, which, despite our strong field, was not enough to win. Then we took on Lawrence and Simon, and unfortunately our water deck was not enough to win that one either, because they had an annoying Phoenix at the end. But yeah, 3 losses out of 3. Hopefully we'll at least win one duel this episode. We'll take on Maki. Okay, Maki's here, so that means Kami was at the harbour. Got Maki, Anchor, and we've also got Cyrus and Jesse. Should be an interesting duel as well. Then we'll sleep. Then we'll do one more tag duel. Maybe class, depending on what happens when we start Thursday. But yeah, let's hope for some better luck. And some better dueling, of course. We'll use our win deck. Okay. 12 and 15 against Maki. Maybe she was one of the heart event people that we had to keep dueling against with the ninja deck. 10 and 10 against Anchor. Could be a tough one. Anchor's warrior deck is pretty strong. Maki's deck is something to do with darkness, but I don't quite remember what it was. Alright, Alexis with the loads. What are you doing? You got Blade Skaters. Got a reinforcement. I guess you can set Etoile Cyber. Hopefully you get a polymerization before your Etoile Cyber is destroyed. Maki has Slate Warrior. Strong enough to win that battle. Also Wind. And definitely in my Wind deck. So we might have a Slate Warrior off. No trap cards. I'd love to see that. It would have been better if we had a monster that we could beat him with. Okay, that's kind of annoying. What we can at least do is play Troop Dragon. Stall a little bit. Play Gold Sarcophagus. Probably a Mirror Force. Could get another Slate Warrior for fun, but no, let's get Mirror Force. And Cool Little Haunted face down. Because I'm aware Anchor can probably summon a marauding captain and swarm the field. So something like a Mirror Force would be very helpful. DD Warrior Lady, wouldn't mind getting rid of that. United we stand on Sleep Warrior as well. There is for Warrior Lady. Okay, we get another Troop Dragon. Why not attack by a Troop Dragon? Go on. Please. Damn. Okay, Alexis, just survive the next turn and the Mirror Force is on the way. Okay, it's a questionable Call of the Haunted. Wasting it on the Natural Cyber. Great work there, Alexis. Harvest Angel down. Can bring back a negate attack. Okay, Giant Germ. And that can take out Troop Dragon. And, oh, Slate Warrior, very strong. 4,300. We have Heavy Storm, but don't need it because we have Mirror Force. Jam attacks that. Do you even... What? In your deck, we don't have a Troop Dragon in your deck, Alexis. Alright, Harvest Angel brings back negate attack. Okay. Well, you got Mirror Force. That is good. I guess we can just go on the offensive here. Summon Sonic Duck and have it attack Giant Germ. It's probably not the best since we'll lose 500 and she gets to summon more. But if we can get them all destroyed, it might be worth it. Alright. See what you got. Okay, she's contributing for Silent Swordsman level 5. Which is unaffected by spell cards, but that doesn't matter because as long as I can use my trap cards. Oh, you switched the Warrior Lady to defense mode. I hate you for that. We still need, we need to play Mirror Force or we lose. It is, very smart to switch Warrior Lady into defense. But we should be okay. Sonic Duck can beat it, and Alexis has other monsters, so we're not completely undefended. Like Blade Skater, would have preferred the Senju, just to fin the deck. But that's okay. Still some damage. We've got Negate Attack as backup. The best they were able to summon was Giant Germ last turn, so as long as she doesn't draw a very strong monster, we should be okay. Okay, monster and one card face down. I have Heavy Storm. Don't know if I want to use it on one face down card. Ooh, that's good. So that's a pretty good draw. Do I play the Heavy Storm now? No. Let's play Rising Air Current. And we'll summon Grey Wing. We won't use its attack twice effect. I'll save it for now. Blade Skater attacks. Wall of Illusion. Yeah, I saved it. Blade Skater goes right back to my hand. And we've got no way of destroying Wall of Illusion. Heavy Storm. She's got her own. But she doesn't have a monster strong enough to beat Grey Wing. What do we even have in our graveyard? Harvest Angel. I guess. Not good enough to beat Wall of Illusion. But I guess it's a more solid base than just Grey Wing or Blade Skater or whatever Alexis was probably going to summon. Could have used Harvest Angel to do that, a bit less risky, but the dead Marauding Captain's not really something to complain about. I'd love a Swift Birdman Joe right now, so you can reuse Premature Burial. Goblin Elite. Okay. Probably smart to attack Harvest Angel. Hopefully I can get something stronger than 1500. Okay, well that's something that is weaker than, just about weaker than 1500. Guess we'll just throw an Adhesive Explosive down there when they attack with a good monster. Out of our risk, good card. Recycle the germs. Command Knight. Wouldn't totally mind that being destroyed by Adhesive Explosive. But she'll attack Grey Wing, I guess. Goblin Elites switch to attack mode next turn as well, so we're in a bit of trouble. I mean, Alexis still does have negate attack. She's already got Senju, so hopefully this is like swords. Sword of Purity and Light's not bad, but apparently we don't have enough light in the graveyard. Harvest Angel, yeah, all she's been doing is playing Blade Skaters and Etoile Scythers, so we're going to have to wait before she can summon that. But before that, we have to take on a Gauze. Got rid of Command Knight and Goblin Elite though. So hopefully she goes with the Adhesive Explosive, if we're lucky. We use Negate Attack. What was he? What were you attacking? She was attacking Adhesive Explosive, and you chose to negate that. Okay. Gonna save Shield Crush just in case, but that would be good to get rid of Wall of Illusion. We'll play a Heavy Storm now. Royal Decree and Bark of Dark Ruler. And we'll throw a little Wing Guard down as well. Just keep defending until we get the cards we need. Okay, come on, knight. Good. Attack little wing guard. Gauze finishes it off. I mean, we do have Marshmallow on if Alexis will ever play it, but I don't think she will. We've got Dakini now. Just need a Machine Angel Ritual. I don't think she'd summon Manju if she had the choice. Meanwhile, their field is starting to build up. Midoriya is in the mix as well. Midoriya beats Senju. Command Knight attacks the explosive. We could have got Gauze with that earlier. I guess at least it's the second best target. Gauze beats other Senju. Can summon Soul of Purity and Light now, for what it's worth. Magic Cylinder's good. I think now we'll play the Shield Crush. Because they're starting to get a lot of monsters and we're going to start taking some damage. Blade Skater and Magic Cylinder. Both of these monsters should be safe this turn. Could use a Blade Skater to attack Midoriya actually. That might not be the worst idea. Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna destroy something anyway. Just get it over with. Alright, Magic Cylinder should protect us from Gauze. Adhesive Explosive beats Command Knight. And we just hope Anchor doesn't have anything else strong. Marauding Captain, not strong in itself, but could bring forth a strong ally. Exiled Force, strong in its own right. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, we'll take Marauding Captain damage, but we'll live. As long as that's not Royal Decree. To make a good short though, won't it? At some point. All of these card predictions. We probably would have lost anyway. We didn't really have an answer to Gauze. If Alexis had let Gauze attack Adhesive Explosive earlier, we might have had a shot. Or played Marshmallow at any point, instead of all of those Senjus face down. Alright, that's 4 losses in a row. We're not doing great. Don't know if there's too much I could have done differently that duel. Stuff Alexis could have done, which I've already gone over. Yeah, the attribute decks starting to let themselves down. They used to be quite reliable. Alright, let's try the type decks. Let's go with the Fiend deck. Got Cyrus, 7 and 3. Jesse, 11 and 4. My old partner. Let's go. Alright, these are the upgraded decks, aren't they? We didn't get to see Cyrus's upgraded deck when we were his partner, so I can't actually remember what, if anything, is added to Cyrus's deck at this point. Or Jesse's, for that matter. Okay, Alexis has Manju and Machine Angel Ritual. She will set Blade Skater. Negate attack will shield us for a turn. Not too bad. Steam Red would be good to see. Oh no, he's going for a face down monster. Couple of face down cards. We know he's got some tricky face downs. Which is why we have a Snipe Hunter. Could be good. Now Cyrus could have a Submarine Roid there. Or a Jet Roid. Most likely one of the two. We just go all out to destroy his cards. Sure. We'll start with get rid of Cross Clown. For his monster. Which was Submarine Roid. Good call there. New Doria Creature Swap's a good combo. So I'm actually going to get rid of Abaki. We'll only go for one of his trap cards. I'm not worried if one of them Sacrep's Arm or Widespread Ruin or Magic Cylinder. If both of them are, then that's a problem. Damn it, got a 1. I don't actually want to give up any more cards, so I'm gonna risk it. Oh, now he has Torrential Tribute. And he waited for me to flip summon Blade Skater. Right in. Well, is that the one I went after? I can't remember. I don't think so. Rainbow Ruined and a face down monster. He's not going to attack. Interesting. Well, that paves the way for a Manju into Dakini, I would hope. Or a Benton. I am unamused. You had the chance to summon your boss monster. You chose Cyber Angel Benton instead. That's an Emerald Tortoise. I'm gonna be mad. You gave up Morphing Jar as well. All of that draw power. I've done it again. I just keep calling cards. It's like, as long as it's not this, or they better not have this. Oh look, it's that. Alright. Face down monster and another face down card. And we no longer have Snipe Hunter. We do, however, have Ring of Destruction. Do New Doria Creature Swap. Does seem like the only way around their defense. So let's do it. You gave us Gyroid. I'll take Gyroid. That's pretty useful. Benton attacks Newdoria. They take 800 damage, then 1400. That seems preferable. And we'll take out Emerald Tortoise. Benson does extra damage, then Tortoise dies, goes to their spell and trap zone. Sure, that's fine. And then Manju has a free hit. Ring of Destruction, and then... Okay, we've got Ring of Destruction, we've got Widespread Ruin. We should be okay. We should end the losing streak here. Just a face-down monster, that's okay. I mean, Alexis... Well, neither of us have a hand at the moment. Guess you might as well switch Gyroid into attack mode. Why the heck not? Another Emerald Tortoise. We could kill it now with Ring of Destruction. Alexis opts not to go with that path. Oh, Cyrus also has Lightning Vortex. Fascinating to know. He really upgraded his deck, huh? Widespread Ruin on an Emerald Tortoise. I'm not terribly mad at it, since he would have switched into defense mode anyway. We didn't really have any other means. Armor Cut doesn't really do much now. But, and we could start drawing some cards, it might. Okay, Jesse's out of monsters, Cyrus is out of monsters. So everyone's just waiting for monsters right now. Alexis? Senju. Nice. Now's a very good time for a deck thinning monster. Takini should have come out earlier, arguably. But I guess that would have been Lightning Vortex anyway. Alright, Cyrus is relying on the top of his deck. And he's got nothing. A decent monster and we win. Doesn't quite work. Unfortunately, Dark Gyroid has to lower a monster's attack by 800 when it's summoned. So even with Ring of Destruction, we cannot win this turn. But we'll set Dark Gyroid and leave it for the next turn. But if a monster with 2400 or more attack enters the field, then we will win. For any monster Jesse summons, we could just play Negate Attack, really. And then Dark Gyroid can flip and lower its attack. Let's see what his Destiny drawn. Oh, it's not his Destiny draw, but he has played Swords of Revealing Light. So I guess we just wait. Sword of Purity and Light. A little bit of extra force, like that. Miraculous Descent. Bring back Manju. Okay, MST. I'm not too fussed about that, because it gives us space for Magic Drain, and bringing back Manju is not a big deal anyway. Oh, Cyrus got a monster. Wicked Dreadroot. I mean, that'll work. If they somehow stop Ring of Destruction, then we're in a tricky spot. But they win the duel right now, and I'm gonna take the chance. We're doing it. Solar Purity and Light, Senju, Dark Geroid, thank you for your service. I'm summoning the Wicked Dreadroot. And then we're playing Ring of Destruction. We're blowing up our Wicked God, or Wicked Beast. And winning the duel. If that's what it takes to end the losing streak, then that's what it takes, isn't it? Sorry, Cyrus and Jesse. It's just how it goes. I wasn't ready for them to mount some kind of a comeback, especially when Cyrus's second deck is just beefed up with like Lightning Vortex, Torrential Tribute. I had to add those to his deck when I was his partner. But it's okay. Alright, Pyro. Fire deck didn't work. Maybe the Pyro-specific deck will somehow be better. Who knows? But either way, we're going to get some sleep first. Oh, here it is. Good morning, man. Hey, I have a favor to ask. Will you take a look at my deck? I don't think it's very balanced. What do you think? Ah, so almost 5.5 hearts in, now we can edit Alexis's deck. I think it's just because this could only be triggered after like sleeping. So first we had the 5th heart, which we did the 4th heart, completed the 4th heart, then we did the heart event on the day we completed it. Then we completed the 5th heart on that same day. Then we woke up, did the 5th heart event. Then the next day, the follow-on to the 5th heart event, where Mindy and Jasmine had gone missing, happened. And now this is the day after that, and now we can edit Alexis's deck. Okay. Okay. I did not know this day was coming, but I mean, it's perfectly timed. We're on a losing streak, so we have an opportunity to make some changes here. So the cards highlighted in yellow are cards that she will not take out. So, interesting, you can take out Blade Skater and Etoile Cyber. You have to leave the Cyber Angels in, and Solemn Judgment. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Interesting. Okay. I was wondering if you could take out one of them, but apparently no. You have to leave... If she likes the card, you have to leave every copy of it in. Okay. I haven't had too much time to think about this, but... Alright, you got Blade Skaters, you got Call of the Haunted... Magic Drains... Manjus, Marshmallows... Can we change... Okay, we can change her Destiny draws. So we can get Senju the heck out of there. Even Solar Purity and Light I don't like as a Destiny draw. Call of the Haunted, good. I'll take Call of the Haunted as a Destiny draw. Alright, so... what do we want to fix? Miraculous Descent, I'm not the biggest fan of. Get rid of that. 2 polymerizations. I mean, she very, very rarely has the chance to summon Cyberblader, and I don't think she's going to after I'm done with her deck, so we'll take that out. Reinforcement of the army. Leaving there for now. So she has 3 Mangjus and 3 Senjus. Soul of Purity and Light's good, but let's add some cards first. So if we're definitely keeping Cyber Angels in here, what I want to do is make them a bit easier to summon. We can't take out any Machine Angel rituals, which is a bit annoying because she has 3 of them. But we can add in Advanced Ritual Art, maybe 2. And we can add some normal monsters to her deck as well. Maybe we do add Soul of Purity and Light back in there. Yeah, let's put it back in there because it's going to go well with Advanced Ritual Art, because we're going to put some normal monster fairies in her deck. Okay, search. Now we have to run it first, and then okay, we'll throw in a couple of Duname's Dark Witch, Light Fairy, 2 level 4s, and go straight into Dakini. Katana Megami's not great. It's level 6. That will go 3 Dark Witches in case she... Oh no, we'll put in a... Putting a Shining Abyss. I think we'll go Wing Weaver and Key Mace instead of Happy Lover and Jakutano Megami. What I also want to do is add in some counter fairies since her deck is very counter trap heavy. We'll clarify counter trap control space. There are obviously cards with just counters. About Artemis. And Dalgion will have at least 1. Harvest Angel, she's already got 2. And 2 of your remove from play fairies. Meltior works with Sanctuary. Put 1 in there. Token for every counter trap's good too. Voltanis is good. That will throw 2 of each of Voltanis and Vandalgion. And another Bountiful Artemis. We like drawing cards. Okay. Now we search for actual counter traps. See if there's anything Alexis might need that she doesn't have. I'm already thinking of one. Judgment of Anubis is good. Magic Jammer's good. 7 tools. Interesting card. Destroy all monsters in face-up position on the field. Is that just saying it wrong? Seems like a good card. Okay. Throw in a Magic Jammer instead of one of the Magic Drains. We'll keep one Magic Drain because it is actually good because you don't have to discard. Force Stack is a good one as well. And buy you a turn. How many counter traps is that? That's still quite a lot. Throw in a Trap Jammer as well. All of these cards that I... Spell Shield Type 8, yeah. We just have cards for different circumstances. Other than that, is there anything else we want to do? We could throw in some more cyber cards that she actually used. But for some reason... well, that aren't included in her deck. Perhaps to just add a third Dakini there. Because we want Dakini. Cyber Gymnast. It's also a warrior, so she might search for it as well. And Cyber Tutu, even though it's not the best card. I don't know if we really want to include this. It kind of sucks, to be honest. Currently, she has 2 Blade Skaters and 2 12 Cybers. That's okay. Okay, so for now, 38 monsters, 25 spells and traps. Let's give her some fairy and light support as well. I do wish I could take out most of her Machine Angel rituals. Antidote lets you bring back a fairy when it's destroyed. Honestly, could be useful. Well, we've got 2 Blade Skaters in the deck. Maybe we don't need Shining Abyss. Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Yeah, there's some powerful fairies here. They're probably worth bringing back. Genie's a fairy. The Cyber Angels are fairies too, right? Yeah, okay. We'll throw in an Agita. Justice of Dargla's a good card. Freya, Galenduo can be 2 tributes for a light fairy monster. It's Voltanis. Voltanis and Wingweaver would both count under that. Also, Galenduo not being able to be destroyed in battle is pretty good. Put one in there. Herald cards, no, we're good. Eudora. I have a couple of Eudoras. Ooh, Nova Summoners and Shining Angels. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to take some cards out when we're done, for sure. Sanctuary in the Sky. It doesn't really fit her deck. Read as light support. Nah. Oceaningen. Nah. Kaiser Seahorse. A case for it. There's a case for it. Lightning Vortex is going in there regardless. Luminous Spark. Yeah, there is a lot of light. Yeah, one Luminous Spark will do. We throw in 3 Shining Angels in there too, or is that too much? I think that's too much. No, Summoner's fine. No, let's not do that. Light Hexial Fusion. Nerf Hexial Fusion might work with helping get out Cyberblader. Okay, I think we're okay. And then we just add some generic strong cards. We'll keep an eye out for cards that might work particularly well with Alexis. But let's do a quick search for ritual-related cards. Don't think we'll put any of them in there. I don't remember there being any really good generic ritual cards. Is there anyone that summons light monsters? Don't think so. Fulfillment of a contract brings one back, but it doesn't matter because we've already got relevant cards. It's not great. There are many good ritual cards. Alright, let's just throw in some generic good cards then. Africa Moon. Province Trap Hole. Brain Control. Some of them are already in there, so that's good. Creature swap. We'll put MST in there. Plus Tornado. Future Fusion. We could just I think then we could just take out polymerization altogether. Stop worrying about getting Blade Skater and Etowal Cyber in your hand, and just send them from your deck to the graveyard. Works for me. Sarcophagus. Why am I doing that? I want to look at these cards just in case. Yeah, Heavy Storm. We'll take some cards out, for sure. Vortex. Oh wait, we already put that in there. Mage Power. For now. I think trap cards we might have to take some out and rely more on the counter traps. That's where I'm thinking. Air Force though is non-negotiable. Avarice, good as well. Throw in a reasoning. Alright, we can't do that at the moment. Gotta take some cards out. Alright, well, Three Senjus I think is too much. Go down to 2. You want to put Wing Weaver and Key Mace just... Yeah, I still think we do. Synthetic Seraphim, not as keen on it. It's just a small token. Cyber Gymnast, we can put it out to 1. Back reinforcement of the army. We really need it anymore. We don't want Blade Skater and Epswell Cyber in our hand. We want them. We want Future Fusion. So we'll get rid of both of these as well. For now. Destruction. Smashing Ground, and I'm thinking maybe Widespread Ruin might be it. Or Torrential, yeah, we've got Torrential Tribute as well, don't we? I like to be stand. Yeah, good card. Like Widespread Ruin, and is there anything else? No. Okay. What do we want to get rid of? Creature swap. Is there going to be much need for that? No, we've got good cards. We'll live without creature swap. Eight Cylinder, Ring of Destruction. Get rid of Smashing Ground. Maybe a monster can go. Maybe even a Manju. Yeah, 2's enough. In fact, we should probably just have 3 Manjus and 1 Senju. It's better than 2 of each. Um, 2 Divine Wraths, 1, we'll change it to 1. Let's start setting Destiny draws as well. Even Galenduo isn't a bad. Oh no, we've already got. Is Marshmallow in a Destiny draw here? Nope, but it is now. I wish we could take out a Solemn Judgment. It's okay. I already have. Do you care about Widespread Ruin enough? There's 1 card to ditch. Sisters of Dargla. We don't need Sisters of Dargla, that's just a card I like. But not everything here is a fairy, so we've got United We Stand and Mage Power, that's already pretty strong. Okay, I think I'm good with this. 38 monsters, or 43 monsters, 42 monsters, 38 spells and traps. Alright, we've got ourselves a counter trap, or counter fairy / ritual deck, sort of. We'll see how this works in practicality. And I guess we'll be able to test it out immediately. We switch decks ourselves, right? Pyro. Yep. I would like to go to the Royal Yellow Dorm again. Gotta be at least 1 tag team here. Okay, there is at least 1 tag team here. We've got Darren and Alvaro. That's a pretty good test stall. Not too strong. And then we've got Lawrence and Simon the next episode. First of all, let's talk to our good friend and only sometimes useful Sartin. Yep, fair enough. He should realistically. Oh, I don't know why I'm editing my deck. Realistically, he should tell you when you've got all of his cards. He doesn't. Okay. Alvaro 14 and 4. Darren 21 and 1. Let's see how this new deck works for Alexis. I've been waiting to change her deck for so long. Let's see if I made it worse or better. Like, it's not going to be super consistent in getting ritual cards anymore, but at least it's going to have, like, very good support cards. And it should at least... Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Like, we don't have to rely on polymerization for Cyberblader anymore. This is a decent hand, because you could play Luminous Spark and Mage. Or Senju. Yeah, we got the one Senju rather than the three Manjus, but that's okay. Went for Edison. Is that because... Why did she go for Edison? She doesn't even have anything level 6. Interesting. A monster and 2 cards face down for Alvaro. And we've got Molten Destruction, but we're not going to mess with Alexis' thing. We've also got Mage Power. Alright, we'll wait for... Yeah, we'll wait for Infernal Flame Emperor. Oh, that needs fire tributes. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's go with Darkfire Soldier number 2 then. And we'll have an attack. Boon of Evolution. We cannot beat that. Should have summoned Flame Cerebrus. Cerberus. Probably should be Cerberus, but for some reason here it's Cerberus. Or anyway, Alexis has the cards to deal with that next turn. She did get one of the equip spells, right? Can't remember. Darren is defending and playing some more trap cards. Yeah, Alexis did get Mage Power as well. Alright, Shining Abyss gets to make its debut as well. Alexis now employs much more powerful cards, so we can actually get over some defenses. Moboku. Well, apart from cards like that. Fairy Lily. Ooh. Could be a problem. Chainsaw Insects. Another potential problem. But they're going to have to pay for Fairy Lily. Can only do that a few times, you know? And Chainsaw Insect. Senju. But Alexis gets to draw. Another Cyber Angel. The other level 6 one. Great. Another face down card. Okay, Karma card is neat. Spirit of Flames is cool too. Okay. You have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2000 attack boost. Can beat Injection Fairy Lily. Alexis also has a Mage Power. We've got Book of Moon. That can also beat Fairy Lily or Chainsaw Insect. We're definitely summoning Spirit of Flame, so let's do that now. Let's equip Let's equip Shining Abyss with Mage Power. And we'll set Karma Cut. Alright. And after all that frightening roar. Okay. Understood, man. Okay. We'll end our turn there. We've still got Karma Cut, we've still got Book of Moon. And he's attacking Chainsaw Ring? Oh, sorry, Fairy Lily, and switched his. Can we wait until he doing the damage step? Can we wait? I'm gonna quickly check. So scared of like not being able to chain it. Cards like Rock Strike that's currently activated, you cannot chain it, which active. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna use the Book of Moon now. Alright, another monster face down. Another probably Waboku threatening roar. Is, you know, he doesn't have enough of those cards. Another Mage Power. Okay, Alexis is going super ham on Shining Abyss, which now has 7100 attack. And he's got another Waboku. And that's a current, so we're going to take some damage. And more damage from Ceasefire. Ouch. It's 3000, and then Current's going to do another 1200. Need to be a little bit careful. In fact, is Fairy Lily able to wipe us out now? Just about, yeah. Unless Alexis is smart enough to use a trap. No, she's not, is she? He's lost, right? Yeah, that's enough to wipe us out. If Alexis had played Karma Cut, she would have survived. Damn, even Alvaro and Darren were too much for us. I don't think it was the deck's fault though. The cards we had were perfectly good, but they just... Yeah. Maybe I should have used Karma Cut on Fairy Lily just to take out any risk, but... There's no reason why Alexis couldn't use it now apart from her bad AI. I'm not blaming the deck on that one. I win! Free cheers for protein drinks. Now, back to my workout. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll end the episode there then. So, we spent it pretty much all at the Ra Yellow Dawn, both last night and today. We took on Kami and... no, sorry, it was Maki and Anchor with a Wind deck, and it did not go very well. We lost that one. Then with the Fiend deck, we took on Jesse and Cyrus and actually did win that one after Ring of Destructioning our own Wicked Dreadroot. Finally break our losing streak. Then we moved on to Thursday and we had the opportunity to edit Alexis's deck, which we did. Came to Varadon, got ripped off by Satyr, dueled Alvaro and Darren, and things were going well until Vekas kept playing Waboku, Threatening Roar, Waboku, Threatening Roar, Ceasefire, Curran, all kinds of effect damage, and then Injection Fairy Delete wiped us out. Pretty good strategy, to be fair. Can't knock it. But we should have stopped it. Alexis had a card that could have stopped it, but she didn't. And I will forever resent her for that. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll do Simon and Lawrence. We'll try again with Alexis's new deck. And then we'll go to class, and then we'll do 2 other tag duels, and we'll call it there. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. See you on the next. Goodbye.